Hey friends, it is that time of the year here at Trinity. What do I mean by that? It's a time of the year where we are entering into our next sermon series, and more importantly, entering into our next book of the Bible, 1 Timothy. I just want to make a short video and invite you to come join us on Sunday and give you a few reasons why. So why are we going through this book of 1 Timothy? Well, first, here's what I want to say to everyone about our church. We in no way presume that we are a fully complete, fully built household of God quite yet. In fact, when the New Testament talks about what God is doing in the local church, it says that He, present tense, is building a dwelling place for Himself by His Spirit. And so that is what the Lord is doing here in these early years as a church plant. We're close to 3.5 years in. What is God doing? God is building His house. He's building a dwelling place for His presence by the Spirit. And so, why 1 Timothy? Well, 1 Timothy is a book that is all about the household of God. In fact, Paul says in chapter 3 of 1 Timothy, he says this, "I hope to come to you soon, but I'm writing these things to you so that if I delay, you may know how one ought to behave or live in the household of God, which is the church of the living God, a pillar and buttress of the truth." So as we've been praying and asking the Lord for guidance as to what book of the Bible we should dive into next, it came to us, we believe from the Lord, that we should preach through 1 Timothy. We should preach through a book that is all about living in the household of God that God is building. And that's what He's doing here at Trinity. As we gather together Sunday after Sunday, as we press into one another in community throughout the week, as we dive into His Word and to His prayer and to the gifts that He has to give to His people by His Spirit, we are asking God to build His house and to teach us how to dwell in it. And so that's what this whole series will be about. Typically, I would say something to the effect of, if you're not a believer and interested in Jesus, we'd love to have you. Or if you are a believer looking for a local church in Kansas City, we'd love to have you. But here's the simple invitation I want to say to you today. If you are hungry for God, if you are hungry to be in a dwelling place with God, then this series is for you. And so I cannot wait to see you Sunday here at Morton Hall, 3936 Main Street in Kansas City, starting at 10 a.m. We are going to dive headlong and headfirst into this book and learn about the household of God. Grace and peace, friends.